Hi, this is probably gonna be my last video this summer. This video is also inspired by another YouTuber's video, blueflame. I'll put his video in the description. But I'll be ranking every anime I've watched. That's really all there is to it. And let's just say, some of these animes, literal chill. The way I'll be ranking these animes is based off their story, main character, side characters, villains, fights, filler enjoyment, animation, rage moments, openings, and emotion that I got from the series. In last place, we have Bakugan. No, not Bakugo, Bakugan. Bakugan is a series about a meteor that crashes onto planet Earth, and then all these people get little balls that you can roll on the ground and they transform into giant monsters. This anime follows the main character Dan and his crew, the Awesome Ones. And when this was on Netflix like a few years ago, when I was like 8 years old, I was hooked on this stuff. But anime wise, it's not that good. Out of 100, it got a score of 54. In 12th, we have Hunter x Hunter. Now listen, wait, I'm not that far into Hunter x Hunter. I'm only like at the Hunter exams, cooking part, when they finally get out of the cooking test, that part. I'm not that far into it. So far, it's a fine series. And just those episodes alone gave them a 54. Bakugan got a 53, sorry. Next in 11th, we have an anime that got a score of 58, that being Beyblade. And I'm combining all the Beyblade series all together. Beyblade Burst Turbo, or yeah, I think that one was one of my favorites, but my favorite main character is Volt. It was a fine series altogether, but it kind of got boring after a while. It's basically the same thing. The protagonist wants to be the strongest, they have to fight strong opponents, they lose a few times, they win once, they're thrilled, they keep fighting stronger people. That's basically all the series is. Now we get to the top 10, this is where opinions are kind of I mean, I don't hate it, I don't like it. And for number 10, we have an anime called The Disastrous Life of Psyche K. This is a comedy anime that follows the protagonist, Kusuo Psyche, and yeah, he has amazingly strong psychic powers. For example, just with one blink, he can make a giant crater. But he tries to be normal and live a normal life, but his classmates make that a little hard for him. Definitely do recommend it, it's pretty funny. Now, in 9th, with a score of 64, we have Naruto. Again, chill. I'm only on episode 15 to 16. And if I'm able to rank Naruto that high above all these other anime, only on episode 15, that just shows it's really good. Some key points that did help Naruto was basically the characters and side characters. Now, for 8th, we have One Piece.
Again, chill.
I literally just got finished with Arlong Park. Like, give me some time to breathe. That was amazing. Now, for number 7, I have Jujutsu Kaisen. I love this. I literally love this anime. It has some of the coolest moments ever. For example, Ichidori's absolute hand combo he gives Mahito. Or the iconic scene. All these moments are so good. And the animation is just peak. And I haven't even mentioned the openings. Now, they're all at least a 7 out of 10. But opening 3 took the cake for my favorite opening. So specials, sorry, you're now demoted to number 2. In number 6, just missing out on the top 5 is My Hero Academia. Firstly, this anime is amazing. No matter what people say, it is really good. It's one of the few animes I like because it has a bunch of side characters, but you can remember almost all of them. Not all of them. I also love the series because sometimes they just give random background characters just the coolest quirk. Like, I don't even know the last time we saw a spray bottle be relevant to the story, but we have a spray bottle. And the villain, Shigaraki, oh, he is pretty well written. Not better than like Gojo or someone, but still really well written. The openings are pretty good. They're all 6 out of 10 to 9 out of 10. Sometimes I think 1 or 2 of them can be 10 out of 10 now. My Hero Academia overall really solid, but these next 5 animes totally deserve to be in the top 5. But it almost surpassed number 5, Pokemon. Pokemon with nostalgia alone would probably surpass number 9 on this list. And that's some strong nostalgia right there. The animation in the series is so good. Some of the characters are immaculately good. And no matter what season you start from, you usually get a fresh start. Like, you could be weird and start from Kanto, and then go to Galar, and then Unova, and then Johto, and then Sinnoh, and then Hoenn, and then Alola, and then do all that. But no matter where you start, it always is like a fresh start. The first episode of every introduction to a new region. And there's no really main villain in it besides Team Rocket, which, again, really cool. Honestly, Pokemon is so solid, it's so good, and it deserves number 5. Oh crap, wait. I just realized, I'm not ranking 13 animes, I'm ranking 12 animes. In my Google Sheets, I have a bar titled Animes, and I thought that was, I thought that counted. Oh, I messed up so big. So that means My Hero Academia is 5, Pokemon is 4, and we're on to number 3 now. Oh, that's so embarrassing. But hopefully, put that aside, because in number 3, we have Black Clover. Firstly, Black Clover has some of the best openings ever. You cannot disagree with that. There are only like 1 or 2 fumbles for openings, but even then, those are still like 7 and 8s. The story is amazing. The characters, you remember almost all of them. You might forget like a few of them, like say around 10 characters you might forget. But they probably weren't shown enough or relevant enough to be known as a good character. And I love the magic system of Black Clover. It is so cool to see each person's individual magic. Like, when was the last time you heard someone use fire, water, electric, and then there's some random dude using glass magic? That is so cool. And overall, I would give Black Clover a watch, a rewatch in the other languages. I love it so much. But not as much as our next entry for number 2, Demon Slayer. Oh, where do I start with Demon Slayer? Firstly, Hashira Training Arc. Really good. I liked it a lot. The final episode, Tanjiro, all the Hashiras pulling up the Muzong. Perfection. That gave me chills. The way Tanjiro reacted, chills. It reminded me of my first watch through the Entertainment District, when Tanjiro again was raging at Gyutaro. Oh my god. Minus that, it's still really solid. The best animation by far. Its story is pretty good as well. The characters are really well written, and there's a lot of thought into the story. Plus, there's not that much filler. So for all you anime fans yelling, there's so much filler, I don't want to watch it because there's so much filler. There's only like around 5 to 10 episodes of filler in Demon Slayer, plus probably most of the Hashira Training Arc. The rest of it is the character standing on goddamn business. Nextly, Demon Slayer is holy crap, every arc has its own consistent pattern of a few episodes introducing everything, and then the rest of the entire series is fight, and the fights are so good. And the openings, man, don't even get me started on those openings. There was a 1-point difference between Demon Slayer and our next entry for number 1 and my favorite anime, Attack on Titan. Story, peak. Characters, peak. Animation, peak. The openings are certified bangers. There's almost near nothing wrong with this series. This series is good from episode 1 and is good throughout the entire series. And I know most people don't like the ending of Attack on Titan, but I do like it. I guess you could say it's a hot take for me. I like the ending of AOT. It was actually kind of good. Because that moment when they jumped out of that helicopter and that music started playing, I was rocking out, watching this all go down. I was speechless. There's really nothing wrong with it in my eyes. Well, hope you enjoyed my list of my favorite animes. I might update this list sometime soon, but maybe do it like every anime I finished in a certain year. As, you know, it's gonna be boring ranking the same animes over and over and over again. Because if I ever get to like 20 different animes in one video is gonna be tough for me. This video alone took me forever to make. And make sure to hit the red subscription button. It's free and it helps me out a ton. If you liked this video, go watch a few other of my videos to see if you like them. If not, that's fine. But hope you have an amazing day, evening, or afternoon. And I'll see you next time.